Hello and welcome to another week of News Roundup. I have so many interesting stories from the Beyonce story to the Tems story and all that. So I'm going to give you a quick roundup and a quick breakdown. So make sure you stay tuned as we go through all these interesting stories and more. First off, we have this Asake story, and in case you don't know, Asake work of art is now 2 years that he has released it on all platforms from streaming to physical copies. And this song is still one of those songs that I keep on listening to back to back. And interestingly, this song has gone far when it comes to breaking records because this song has peaked at number three on US Apple with US Apple Music. That's just like even one, two, three. Imagine having a Nigerian album on it. That's how big this thing has gone. It peaked 66 on Billboard 200, 20 on UK official charts. So this song is also like the highest streamed album of all time on Audiomack in less than a year, and has spent over 100 weeks on Nigerian Spotify top 10. Like this song, I think last episode I was talking about how sophomore albums during this time of this Ashake cover was released was some of the things like some of the greatest things that happened in Nigerian music industry. And you can see the evidence here. One of the evidence is that it has earned 581 million streams on Spotify, 794 million streams on Audiomack, 250 million plays on YouTube Music, and 190 million streams on Boomplay. And I can't say how much I really love hearing this when it comes to the Nigerian music industry. To know that some of our efforts are not in vain, and there are people it's actually putting the work into changing the game and the industry. So this is something that I find lovely. So moving on, we have this Blue Ivy stories. She has won the BET Youngster Award, and for a girl her age, this is something. Now you might go ahead and argue that because of she's Beyonce's daughter. Yeah, that might be part of it. And also the fact that Beyonce is trying to self insert her daughter in so many of her projects when it comes to movies and it comes to music. But you can't deny that when she comes from a family of talent, this is obviously where you're going to get. So our mother and dad have been trying to push the name forward. They try the Carter name. So the Blue Ivy now is going ahead and earning awards such as this. So this is something that I don't feel surprised. So in case you are wondering what exactly is Youngster Award, Youngster Award is an award given to young African American people who have made impact in the world of television, film, music, or sports. And in case you don't know, she was in The Lion King, and she has been part of some of Beyonce's songs over the years when she was little and to recently. So this is something that is obviously going to happen. Whether or not you want to argue whether it's earned or whether it's because of nepotism, that can be argued later. But is something that is this is something that is real, and this is something that me personally I'm happy for her. And over the years, she has earned three NAACP. She has earned two Soul Train and three BETs, a VMA, and a Grammy award. So congratulations to Blue Ivy and congratulations to Beyonce and the Carter family. Now moving on, Burna Boy had his car, a McLaren, which is estimated to cost 3.2 billion naira, and it was delivered through a private jet. This is a whole video of how the whole delivery process was made. I don't want to go down deep into the deep dive because there are some songs that are played that might cause a copyright strike. So go to Streamdorm and you can see the video. So this car is one expensive car, and for someone that has money, you don't really need to spend money. You're going to spend the money, and if you have the money, you will compete. Oh, he's just spending his money right. If you have the money, there's something you're going to do. But him is just doing what he has with the money that he has. So it's something that I'm happy for. Well, the more interesting story that also really partake to Burna Boy is that his last has surpassed 500 million streams, and it's like the first from that is album to reach this number. So and this song was something that was trending. And even the joke was that he is singing about breakup, and people are going around to dance to the breakup because it's catchy. It's still a song that in this moment people are still singing. People are still using the chorus in their conversation whenever you are like you're with your friends and the relationship is going somehow, you're going to say, "Oh, you're going to your breakfast last." So it's already part of it's already a cultural phenomenon. So I expect this, and a big congratulations to Burna Boy for getting this fit. Now this is where things start to get a little bit weird. Coca-Cola company, that company that sells the Coke drink, is now in music. Like before they release some music through partnership with artists, but they're like, let's go into music full on. So they partnered with UMG and they released this record label called Real Teen Records. And they have worked with some art. They've signed some artists already, and the way it works right now is that they are signing some artists that have worked with UMG and all. So there is article from Bowling BollerAlert.com. So they went on to explain what this partnership is. Coca-Cola is switching lanes and eating the studio. I would say that it's a full-on lane switch because what they are still known for is to sell drinks. The iconic beverage brand just launched Wilton Records in collaboration with Universal Music, spotlighting global artists across genres, hip hop included. And in case you don't know, they've worked with a lot of musicians around the world, like globally. So this is something that you might not see it coming, but you still expect it to happen at one point in time. Because even though it doesn't happen, you're like, how has this not happened? So this is something that is bound to happen. With over $45 billion in revenue last year and more than a century of branding power, Coca-Cola is now betting big on music to keep its cultural relevance flowing. I don't think, well, I think slowly we are reaching a stage where people are saying that you have to reduce the intake of sugar. So yeah, they are keeping their cultural relevance flowing in a way. So I agree with that. According to them, according to Joshua Buck, who is Coca-Cola Global Head of Music and Culture, Real Record is designed to unlock greater potential for artists, fans, and our brand, where creativity fuels growth, and combining power of our network and key global partners creates value greater than the sum of its parts. First up, the artist roster is a French. First of all, the artist roster is a French New Zealand singer called Max Allies under Better Now Records and Indian genre Bender, Axomiak, signed to Def Jam Records, India. So basically, they are beginning to sign new artists, and that's just what I want to just explain that that your Coke drink company, they are now into music as part of one of their extensions. So they bought a lot of companies over the years, and now they're just starting their own record label. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Um, is this a story that you're expecting that you're going to hear Coca-Cola going into music? And what exactly do you expect from this? So let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Now, last week I reported that there's this beef between Peter Okoye, Jude Okoye, and Cynthia Morgan, and this is something that I said that has been going on for years. And for it to get to this point where it's already becoming a stage where the branch has to come out and say that, can we please just at least calm down and let's reconcile this? I believe you now know how annoying it's already getting, because at first it's like what could be the underlying issue, and as much as I want to be the one like going about and start putting mouth in things that doesn't concern me, I just can't have that headache on my head. So that's like my personal opinion. So let's hear what the branch has to say. From this article from Pulse Engine, it says that it stressed the need for intervention to preserve their legacy. And this is something that I also mentioned recently, that there's only few things that you could remember them. Though they have been doing something behind the scene, but like when it comes to publicly and when you hear the name P Square, only few things that you can hear that you could remember about that. So the Veterinary Nigerian Entertainment, the branch waiting on the race between blah 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 and Adishikwa Life. So what he said was the saga between Peter and Jude is a very sad one. When you want to fight, you only know the beginning. You really do not know the end. If even if you are right or wrong. And this is like something that is obvious when people begin to start fighting. They go, oh, I'm the right one, and before you know it, that small discussion and heightened voice that everybody raise with each other, it's become something that they can't even begin to control. So he said, I am so sure that there is still chance for conversation. It's all about dialogue. If it's even money issue, there's no better time because you guys own your catalog. Some some global music executives have been trying to buy my catalog for over a decade, but I kept it because I know how big it can get when my time is for it. Same with P Square catalog, it's enormous, so they can always agree they don't have to be a group anymore, but they can agree to reserve their issue. If it's money, let us have agreement. I would like to beg anyone that is a mentor to them, because this is beyond us. They are colleagues. They are colleagues. I think it has to be someone that they would respect, if possible, the nation. I know that there are cases where and there, but they can still be resolved. And as a youngin who is going into this thing and trying to learn more about our culture, imagine, though I still remember when they are releasing songs as P Square, but imagine being born right now and somebody talk to you, you're scrolling and you say P Square, and the first thing you say is that these guys are fighting. You'll be like, ah, Umashio, that in Yoruba. You'll be like, oh God, what's happening? The legends that we want respect now, they're the ones that are going on social media, they are insulting themselves and they're always fighting here and year out. So when you search Space Square and you check the news tab, we are going to be seeing is fight and fight and fight. It makes no sense for someone who is a younger generation who who has respect for our culture and everything. It feels like this is just it's something bad to remember our legends for. So Personally, I want them to stop, and I don't want to be in a situation where this is this is the topic of discussion for people that are as powerful and as relevant as these guys. So I personally will call for them to resolve this issue as quick as possible and as best as possible. Let me guys know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you think this P Square issue is resolvable? Because it has been going on for years, and what exactly do you think is the way forward? So put your thought down in the comment section as we move forward. Drake, the artist that you think might go down and might be scaring that, oh, he's scared. It's obvious he's still the most commercial successful artist in this generation, 21st century. Because whether or not it is a song you love or it is a song you don't love, it's still going to sell because the name and the brand Drake is on it. And here we have that Drake becomes the first artist to reach 115 billion Spotify streams. Not the first male artist, not the first rapper, not the first singer, but the first artist to reach 115 million streams on Spotify. So moving on, the article went on to say, in a landmark feat, Drake has become the first artist to reach 115 billion streams across all credits. That's the one his name has been, including the ones his name has been mentioned. This major milestone is furtherance of Drake's status as the biggest star of the streaming era. Drake's Spotify all is thanks to his extensive list of hit records, which includes 23 songs with over 1 billion streams. This puts him behind fellow Canadian star The Weeknd as the artist with the most songs with over a billion streams. Now, of course, he has earned more than 115 billion streams across all credits. The Weeknd is still like the highest in terms of songs that have a billion streams. The Canadian megastar has been in a record-breaking mood in 2025. Recently became the artist with the most RIA certified diamond record. Now, as much as I would love to say that this RIA rating is good, is okay, it's believable. But there's something about RIA you have to understand. You have to pay to get your song cleared. So if you did not pay and you did not submit, you're not really going to get. And Drake being a commercial artist, is someone that is something that he has been doing and it's part of his own system. So that's now if other artists pay or if other artists submit their song, maybe they are going to have more of this record. Maybe not. Maybe they are going to have up to him. Maybe they are going to have less than him. But you just put it back at the back of your mind that when it comes to RA, you have to submit, and once that become clear, then you can now say, okay, you have this diamond record or you have this platinum. If you don't submit, then whether or not you have your songs that have sold millions of units, it will still be recorded as maybe you had one or you had zero. So you can go to Sports NG to when they give you more like a breakdown on the article. So this is something that I really want to say congratulations to Drake on. But this one is where things becomes weird. Now, a Canadian politician went to a Kendrick Lamar um, concert, and Drake replied that Drake called him a goof because probably he saw it in the comments or he saw it on the status or something. You send the comments, but basically Drake called him a goof, and this politician, Canadian politician, went to social media on his Instagram story to ask for forgiveness. There's nothing that can prepare me for it. Well, maybe because of the kind of country I live in, where we put our politicians on an unnecessary unnecessary pedestal, but over there you can always interact with your politician and they're not gods. So yeah, it was something that was that was funny and made me laugh. So the politician said that I went for Caesar, not Kendrick. I was born in this city. I love this city. But you talk, I get it. I shouldn't have gone. I shouldn't have gone at all. OVU and Drake has lifted up the city, and for me, it's always Drake over Kendrick. I don't know why you have to explain. It's not that you're inside any cult or you're inside any you're inside any gang. You don't have to explain. You went there, you saw Caesar, you still be like, I still love Canada. I still love uh Toronto. I still love you, Drake. It's okay. You don't have to go about and start begging. Oh, I didn't go for Kendrick. I went for Caesar. Drake made this city. It's too much glazing. It's too much. It's too much. But it's for me personally. It was funny when I saw it. I was like, yeah, what's all this all this comedy, all these things that these guys are doing. But okay, it's still funny and it's fine by me. So let me know what you guys think. Is this too much glazing or what do you think it is? Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. Grammy has decided that they are going to add a new category, and it's not the category you expect. Normally, when they say that they have a new category, it is always a category about songs, about singing, about your talent, whether it's your performance or sales. No, I don't think there's any category for sales yet. But Grammy decided that they are going to start a new category for best album cover. How do you judge that? The question is how? How? What classifies an album cover to become the best album cover? Now, people keep forgetting. I think these guys they keep forgetting that their award show is an event. If I go to an event and it turns out that the event is going to be one event where they are talking and talking and talking and talking, I will leave. That's as a spectator. Now, as a musician, you might want to, oh, I want to win one award. And now imagine your first award being best album cover. Not because you can sing, not because you can rap, not because you can perform, not because you are trending, but because you have a very good album cover. Grammy is Grammy, but I see what I'm saying. Well, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Are you if you're an artist, do you want to win best album cover as your first Grammy? Let me know your thoughts. Share your thoughts down in the comment section below. Speaking of weird, Mr. Kanye West, sorry, Mr. Ye, sorry, Mr. Ye Ye, that's his name. It's literally there. Mr. Mr. Ye Ye has decided that he's going to change his name from Ye, which was the one thing. Actually, nobody even. I think people, especially media platforms, people don't really call him Ye. It's still Kanye they call him. So Kanye West now called Ye Ye. So you guys should be Ye Ye whenever you hear Kanye West. So I just want to point that out. So I don't know what you guys think. Is this the best name change you've ever all year? Or you want to change your name to to Bibo? Let me know let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Mayorkun has said something interesting when it comes to his former record label boss, Davido. And it's just trying to like talk about how there's no rift between him and Davido. And he's saying that Davido facilitated his deal with Sony and music. Now, the Nigerian singer Adewale Mayowa Emmanuel, popular known as Mayorkun, has credited Afrobeat superstar and his former label boss Davido for facilitating his deal with Sony Music Africa, without particularly offering details of the role Davido played in securing the deal. The satisfied loner singer was quite generous with his praise for his former boss. Speaking in an interview with 3 Music TV, Mayorkun said, aside from having my label right now, I'm also with Sony. Shout out to Davido for that as well. He facilitated the deal. Now, I have those thoughts. I'm not choosing to jam anybody. But a lot of our musicians in this country, as good of musicians they are, I still personally believe that many of them are bad record label boss. They still have a lot to learn when it comes to owning a record label. Now, of course, these guys are talented, and if they feature on your song or you feature on their song, they're going to go far. That can never be taken away from them. I still believe that they still have a lot to learn. Now, you can the proofs are there, whether or not you want to check it or you don't want to check it. But personally, I still believe that they still need a lot to learn. So how that turns out, we'll see in the future. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. And speaking on Davido, there's this video I want to share with him hyping his wife and he's singing for her as she's dancing. Um, will it play? Okay. Listen, I just trying to hype her up as she's dancing and she's showing uh she's showing up. So I want to share that I saw that it was beautiful. Legend now as a married man with kids, and this is something I do love. Moving on, Rihanna, without being a fully pledged musician as of now, has been dropping some small music left and right, but she's not back to music and she hasn't released an album in a very long time. And with all that, over her career, she has sold over 40 million album units in the US alone over her career. Now imagine the world. And can you remember Rihanna released um when last Rihanna released an album? I remember when she came back for Black Panther when she sang a song and that song was trending. Like I think did she win an award for that song? I know the album won. I know Tems had some recognition. I'm not sure if Rihanna won an award for it, but like that's just something from Rihanna. So congratulations to her. That is in a song. So I want to share this with you. It's just a video about Seyi Vibes and Soulja Boy being in the record label together. If I play it with the audio, it's going to play the song. So basically, they are vibing and maybe they even have a song. It's not about Seyi Vibes that it's always releasing APs and albums. So before you know it, it's going to release another album where Soulja Boy is in it, or Soulja Boy is going to release an album or an EP for a song where Seyi vibes in it. So I just can't wait to see what um what the result of this is. With just one album and 2 EPs, Tems is one of the most successful female Nigerian musicians, and she's up there when it comes to international success. So on this article from Post Nigeria, they listed out 7 major accomplishments by Tems at the age of 13. So one of them, I'm going to go straight right into it, is that she's a two-time Grammy winner. Tems has won two Grammy awards, with the first being Best Melodical Performance for her part on Future Waits for You featuring Drake. Now remember, the verse on the song was from another previous song that she had released. She just kept on saying it over and over and over again, and she won one Grammy with it. And second one was the first Nigerian to win the prize for Best African Music Performance at the 67th Grammy Award for a single with single called Love Me JJ, which was a sampling or should I call it sampling? I don't know what the musical term is for an already existing song, but she made it her own, and the song went international and won a Grammy. Now, she debuted number one on Billboard Hot 100. Thames holds the records for being the first and only Nigerian artist to debut at the summit of the Billboard Hot Nigeria. She achieved this with her appearance on Future Weeks for You, which debuted as number one on that list. She won BET for Best International Act. In 2022, Tems made history to become the first African female artist to win BET Award for Best International Act. At the ceremony, she also won Best Collaboration with Wizkid for Essence, thus making them the first Nigerian to win outside of the international category. She also became the first and only Nigerian to win two BET awards in one night. She has earned multiple RIA, including a two times platinum for Free Mind, and Aya who also received a platinum certification. And a song Me and You featuring uh, Brent Fayers, and a Grammy winning song Love Me JJ has also received RIA Gold certification. Also, she has performed in FIFA. Oh, sorry, she will perform in FIFA Club World Cup. Now, you know what FIFA wants to do is that they want to make the Club World Cup an halftime show. So she's going to perform in FIFA World Cup, Club World Cup with J Balvin. Yeah, J Balvin. I think the weekend is also going to be performing at the FIFA Club World Cup, which is in the United States. She also have Eddie's Record of the Year. Tems is one of the artists that will have won Eddie's Record of the Year. She won with a song Burning at the 17th Eddie's Award, and she has been nominated for Oscar. So at the age of 30, Tems had won all that. So the motivation for female artists, upcoming artists, even people that are not in music is that it doesn't really matter how old you become. As long as you don't give up, there's still going to be something for you in the future. And there's still going to be a time where you're going to win something, or you're going to achieve something that is unbelievable. That even people will be like, how is this possible? So do not give up and do not fret, because your time is still coming. Let me know your thought down in the comment section below, and let's move on to the next story. Well, this is not basically a story. I just saw this. This is like a throwback with Olamide, Ice Prince, and DJ Exclusive. And this one thing I'll just say, like, our legends need to start coming back. We need to start seeing, like, imagine today's world where Ice Prince, Olamide, and DJ Exclusive come back and they drop one banger. Like, that song going to go far. But one thing I want for them is that whatever song they are going to drop, it should not be all those slow songs. I'm tired of all those international songs. Though it's still the one that is pleasing to the ear, but at least let's bring back Afrobeats. And this it's interesting to have a legends in our midst. So let's bring back Afrobeats as its original listen. Now to end this news roundup, there's a few stories from Wizkid. Wizkid is going to be headlining at the Hollywood Bowl in Los Angeles, June 22nd. So this is in. Sean Shea is also going to be there. So June 22nd is going to be headlining. If you are going to get your ticket, get your ticket, and if not, um, expect that. Also, Wizkid Superstar was released about 14 years ago, and as of June 12th, it was released 14 years ago. So that was like something that's um that's interesting. And I saw this picture of Wizkid cover for Drake, which was for Vogue magazine, which was this year 2025, and it was June 10 post. So let me know what you guys think about Wizkid, your thoughts on Wizkid. In fact, your thoughts on the entire news roundup. Share down in the comment section below. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe, and see you next week.